Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you another one of my The Skinny On videos. Some of the ones that I've done before you guys seem to really like, so I actually created an entire list of all different foods or products or whatever that I'm going to be doing The Skinny On in future videos, so that's really exciting. I'm really excited to get those out there, but this video today is actually going to be on cereal. I feel like cereal has just been kind of lumped into this like vague healthy breakfast category. It's like, oh, if you have a bowl of cereal with some milk, like that's a great way to start your day. But depending on which one that you choose to eat, that can be really untrue. So in this video, I'm basically going to give you the rundown of cereal, essentially what you need to look for on a label, so you can differentiate which ones are a good thing to eat in the morning to start your day versus something that's really not going to be beneficial, help you out at all, keep you full, whatever. So let's just jump right into it. There are 3 things that you need to look for on a label when analyzing cereal food labels. So the first one is sugar, obviously. Everyone I feel like knows that cereals tend to be sugary, they can be, so obviously sugar is one of the big things that we want to look at. The second one is fiber. You want to have a cereal that has a decent amount of fiber in it because that's how you know it's not super refined and processed, and also it's going to help keep you full. And then the third one is sodium. Sodium and salt are the exact same thing. You may not think of, maybe I should see how much salt is in this when you're going for like a sweet sugary cereal, but it's processed. It's a processed product, so no matter what, you have to look at the sodium content because they can be surprisingly very high. So now we know we need to look for sugar, fiber, and sodium. But what exactly should we be looking for? What numbers are good reference points? So for sugar, for cereal, I would say anything 9 grams of sugar per serving or below is a good place to start. Lower would be better, but I think anything above 9 is just too much sugar. And when I was going through the aisles, I saw a lot that had 10 grams. I'm like, I know that's not a very good cereal. So I think that kind of sets a good cutoff and gets rid of a lot of the high sugar, low fiber, whatever cereals. So for sugar, you want to keep it around 9 grams and below. Lower obviously is better. And then for fiber, I would say probably around 4 grams a serving is a really good amount of fiber, so that's a good number to look for. Some may have a lot more, some will have a lot less, but I think 4 is a good general number to use, and this is 4 grams, I should say, of fiber. The next one would be sodium. One little quick tip I want to give you guys for sodium. Across the board, it doesn't matter if you're looking at cereal, it doesn't matter if you're looking at bread, if you're looking at a frozen food, it doesn't matter what it is. Any product, any food product that contains a label that you can read, anything that is 140 milligrams or below is considered low sodium. So no matter what food product you're looking at, you look at the label and it says 140 or a number below that, you can know for sure that this is a low sodium product, which is a good thing. Anything above 140, that's when we start getting into that's a decent amount of sodium, that's a high amount of sodium, so whatever. So for sodium, we want to look at 140 or below. So just to sum that up, say that again. Sugar, we want to look around 9 grams or below. Fiber, we want it to be about 4 grams or above. And then for sodium, 140 milligrams or below is what we want. So I have a couple of cereal examples here for you. If you saw my other videos, I always show different products and show the label so you can really understand how it works and see how easy it is to read the label and understand what the heck is going on. So earlier today, I went perusing through the cereal aisle at one of my local grocery stores, and let me just start off by saying there are so many different kinds of cereal. It is mind-boggling. Like, easily over 60 different types, different flavors, different brands. I mean, it is insane. It's just, there's just so many different kinds, and it can be really overwhelming when you're like, which one should I choose? There's so many. Some of them look like they should be healthy, some of them look like they shouldn't. I just don't know what to do. But if you follow these 3 simple guidelines, you will be able to whip through that cereal aisle, know exactly what you're doing, and ensure that you're getting a healthy cereal. So for my cereal examples, I picked out 3. I did one that was, I would consider very healthy, one that is moderately healthy, and then one that is just no bueno, put it back on the shelf, that's where it should stay. So my first, what I would consider very healthy cereal, I have the Kashi Go Lean. This is just the original. I'm not really going to explain what the cereal is. You can go to the store and check it out. I just want to show you guys the most important part, which is the label. So like I said before, first thing we want to look at is sugar content. This, what is this, Kashi Go Lean has 9 grams of sugar. So that's right at the mark where we want to be. Below would be better, but hey, 9 grams is okay. And then as far as sodium, this has only 90 milligrams, so well below the 140 milligram mark for low sodium. So we are okay on sugar, we are great on sodium, and let's see fiber. So fiber, I said we want to be around 4 grams or above. This one has 10 grams of fiber. That is massive. That is a ton of fiber, so that is great. I mean, this is something that's going to keep you full, and it's really going to help your digestive system out. So this is definitely something I would consider to be a good thing to start your day off with. It's going to be healthy, full of vitamins and minerals, and keep you full. So this is a good thing. For my second cereal, which is the more moderately healthy one, I have the Special K Red Berries cereal. I was never really a Special K girl, but I know people really love their Special K. So I figured let's put it to the test, let's read the label and see what's going on. So for sugar, we have 9 grams. So okay, again, right on the mark, that's fine. You know, not anything above, or anything in 9 or below is fine. Next we have sodium, so we want it to be below 140. This is 190, so not tremendously higher, but you know, low sodium would be great considering, I mean, when you eat this you don't think of like, oh, this is like one of my salty like things for the day, so it's kind of annoying when you're getting something that's like just gonna jack up your sodium amount for the day and not really taste salty. I don't know, I just feel like that's cheating, so don't really like that. So 190, not the best, could be better. And then lastly, we have the fiber. So we want it to be 4 or above, and this has 3. So not a ton of fiber, okay on the sugar, and a little salty for my liking, but you know, moderately healthy, I think is a good way to put this one. So that again is a Special K Red Berries. And then lastly, for my really unhealthy cereal, I was determined to find like the most unhealthy cereal in the aisle. I was like ready to roll, and then I realized I will seriously be there all day long because there are so many that are just like borderline not very good for you, and comparing the 3 of those things and trying to find the absolute worst, I would have just been there for hours. So I decided instead to go with one that was pretty bad and one that I know is a favorite, and that is Cap'n Crunch. So let's see here. So this is just the original one. I know they have like peanut butter and God knows what else, but so I picked Cap'n Crunch. So let's look at the label. So for sugar, this has 12 grams of sugar per serving. That's a lot. That is definitely over the 9 gram mark where we want to be. Next, sodium, we want to be below 140, and this has 200. So again, decent amount of sodium, not really where you want to be getting a lot of your salt, especially when you can't even taste it and enjoy it. And then lastly, for fiber, this guy right here has 1 gram of fiber per serving. So low and so lame. So is this something you want to be starting your day off with? No, not really, because it has a decent amount of sugar, kind of a lot of salt, even though it doesn't taste like it, and it has basically no fiber whatsoever, so it's not going to keep you full at all. So again, just no with this. Just no. So I would consider the Cap'n Crunch to be a big thumbs down. So that is pretty much all you need to do when looking at different cereals and deciding which one to buy. You just look at the sodium, look at the sugar, and look at the fiber and say, okay, which one is the best? And you know, go through and say, okay, what's something I like? What's something I want to eat? And find the best one. I mean, it doesn't have to be the healthiest box on the shelf. It just, you know, you want it to be something that's going to be good for you, make you feel good, and keep you full. So before we end this video, I just wanted to also mention something to keep in mind when you're comparing cereals. Some of them will have different serving sizes. I think it's generally around 3/4 of a cup, but some will be a little more and some might be a little less. It's just something to keep in mind, you know, when you're comparing. If you're down to 2 that you think you really like and one's 1 cup and one's 3/4 cup, I mean, take that into consideration. Again, not a huge deal, but just something I wanted to mention because it's something, you know, to keep in mind. So now you have the tools, now you are the cereal expert. Go out there, find a good healthy cereal that you enjoy, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something. If you did learn something new, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Helps me get the information out there and teach even more people these really simple tricks and tips that can make a big difference when you are navigating the grocery store. So again, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!